Hi, I'm Lee and welcome to my channel, and this video is titled Why the Narcissist Devalues and Discards You. Now, the narcissist will always devalue you. Of course, that's what they do, because remember, even though a narcissist is very cocky, very grandiose, very high horse, very full of themselves, deep down, the narcissist is extremely insecure, extremely. So the narcissist has to knock you down because no, why do you have self-worth? If I don't have self-worth and self-confidence, you don't either. No. So the narcissist has to knock you down because no one can be above them. And also, it makes the narcissist feel good to actually knock you down. So the narcissist most definitely devalues you. And the narcissist, while they do discard you, oh, honey, they always come back. And a lot of the discards is a fake discard. A lot of it is fake because the narcissist, everything is a game to a narcissist. Everything is a game. Everything is beneficial. What can you do for me? What can I take from you? Everything is beneficial, transactional. Everything is transactional with the narcissist. Even though the narcissist discards you, it's whenever you don't go running back to them and begging them and, oh, why did you break up with me? When you're not begging for that, they freak out. Because like this narcissist, leave, get out of my life, never speak to me again. And for the longest time, I was always just desperate for his energy. I was always just running back, and it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. But we're not like that anymore. So that's what he was used to. He was used to dropping me like a bad habit, and I would always come running back. And of course, that is an ego boost for him. That is such an ego boost because narcissists, while they love your good energy, they love the arguing energy, and they love your desperate energy. Any sort of energy they love, because narcissists are such empty, hollow vessels that they have to literally suck any sort of light and life right out of you to fill themselves up. So while this person was so used to me running back, there got to a point where I'm like, why? Why am I constantly going to be going round and round with a person who doesn't give a F about me? And then once I stopped running back to that person, freaking out. Not because he loves me, not because he misses me, but because he has lost control. So it's like, oh, so you tell me to leave, never speak to you again, and move on with my life. I do that, and you don't want that. So you just want that toxic cycle of round and round and round and round. The narcissist, they discard you to get that energy back, or they discard you while they go off and, have supply, but that supply gets tired. So then they run back. So nothing is ever permanent with the narcissist. That's why I said, and Lord, please forgive me of my sins. I will never fully be able to rest easy until that person is no longer on this earth anymore. It is what it is. Narcissist, especially the narcissistic sociopaths who endanger you and just freaking a loose cannon. They are like cockroaches and chlamydia. As soon as you think the problem is gone, it's cleared up, you can breathe. Oh no, here comes a little roach scattering around, and you're like, what the F? That's what it's like to be around a psychopathic narcissist, and, won't be able to rest easy until they are no longer on this earth anymore. So, But even though the narcissist discards you, they always come back. They always come back. And the only reason that they come back is to see if you are still weak. To see if you are still weak, to see if you are still desperate. That's why no contact. And, the narcissist, they are not as dumb as what they want you to believe that they are. Even you telling the narcissist, I hate you, leave me alone, like I've moved on with my life, don't explain. Don't explain nothing, because while you are explaining to them, that's energy, and they're sucking it up and they're sucking it up. Just starve a narcissist. They are such attention whores that they will get it any way they can, honey. So why the narcissist devalues and discards you? Well, First, you can never find actual logic or truth in what a narcissist says or does because, like I have said, everything with the narcissist is beneficial, transactional, one-sided. The narcissist does not care about you at all. The narcissist cares what you can do for them. The narcissist cares how you make them feel. All the narcissist cares about is what can you do for me? That's it. That's it. That's it. And every single thing with the narcissist is a lie, ulterior motives, beneficial. Everything is take, take, take. The narcissist never, ever, ever does anything out of the kindness of their heart. Everything is transactional. And that does show up whenever, it really is true. You find out how someone really feels about you when they are angry and when you tell them no. Yeah. Everything is transactional with a narcissist. But also on the flip side of that, you make a narcissist mad, you have morals, you have standards, you stand up for yourself. Oh, then it's time to degrade you, humiliate you, hurt you, embarrass you, devalue you. Because a narcissist, they literally get their rocks off on hurting you. Just watch all of the previous videos, especially the one my boyfriend posted photos of me against my knowledge. Yeah. Why would someone who loves me do something to intentionally hurt me? Why? To publicly humiliate me. Why? Because it makes you feel good. And I never got an explanation on why this person posted photos of me. This person made a full-on Facebook post, telling everyone, my girlfriend doesn't like this. She's going to kill me if she finds out I'm doing this. But you know what? F her. I'm doing it anyway. And yeah, no remorse, no nothing. I saw this and asked him to please take it down. And this is what my boyfriend told me. Go F yourself. If you don't like it, go F yourself. So were you doing that? Well, you were doing that to publicly humiliate me. You were cheating on me. So I don't know if your little girlfriend told you to do that or what. But yeah, so to see you hurt, that brings them joy. They love it. They love it. And especially they inflict the pain upon you. Yeah. That's why everything that a narcissist does is for a reaction. When you don't give a narcissist a reaction, like when this person, get out of my life, never speak to me again. I did that. Wasn't in contact with this person for a few months. Then one day out of the blue, one night, never forget it, 8:00 at night, sitting on that couch, doing work, watching Jersey Shore, my phone goes off because he's blocked. Email notification. I see his stupid name pop up and I'm like, whatever. See it again, whatever. Then bam, 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 bam. I'm like, what the F? So this person will take any sort of reaction that they can get from you. You're not paying attention to me. You're not cussing me out. Well, I'm going to get any sort of attention that I can from you. And this person is 15 years older than me. So everything with a narcissist comes down to attention and control. So a narcissist will devalue you to get control, and a narcissist will discard you to also get control. Everything is attention and control with the narcissist. And of course, look at their actions. Things always go left when you have a voice, backbone, standards, values. So the narcissist, while they do get joy out of just, inflicting pain upon you, just for craps and giggles, oh, here, let me just, stab that knife in the heart and in the back, let's just double team it, just for craps and giggles. But the narcissist will also devalue you when you do have a voice, when you have a backbone, when you have standards, when you say, you're not going to talk to me that way. I'm not a child. I'm not your child. And I've said that before. And whenever you stand up for yourself, oh my God, you see the narcissistic rage. The eyes go black. Just a completely different entity take over. And when they cannot verbally assault you, when they cannot basically knock you down into submission verbally, Oh, then it becomes physical. Sir? Yeah, yeah. So a narcissist, and this narcissist has said, oh, I can't date a dumb girl. She has to be smart. Not smart enough. No, a narcissist wants a Stepford wife. A narcissist wants someone who will not stand up for themselves. A person who will accept disrespect. Someone who will bury their head underneath the sand, sweep everything under the rug, and live in full-on delusion with the narcissist. Because let's not forget that whenever I caught this person cheating and watched that video, he told me, well, everything it went through like all the stages of grief in like 5 minutes, right? So first this person's cussing me out, blaming me, then told me, well, you're a psycho girlfriend, Lee. You're so psycho. That's why I didn't tell you about them. So you didn't tell me about the girls that you're having sex with behind my back because I'm a psycho girlfriend. So psycho meaning I don't want you to degrade me, but no. And let's not forget, if I never found out, this person would still be doing it. These people, they'll do it. Well, and even when you do find out about it, they'll still do it. But they want somebody to just completely overlook it. And when we're together, we play house together. Don't question me about my infidelity. Don't question me about my lies. When we're together, we act like everything is okay. And again, sir, I don't know if that's what you witnessed your mother doing, but I'm not your mother. Freud would have a field day with these current narcissistic men, honey. Woo, yes, he would. So the narcissist devalues the heck out of you when you start to stand up for yourself. That's why the narcissist slowly conditions you to accept the disrespect. You know, things go smoothly when you do not question me on my actions. When you just sweep everything under the rug, things go fine. Whenever you try to hold me accountable, I don't like that. That's where things go left. And it's all your fault. It is all your fault for trying to hold me accountable. You are never to question my actions. You are to blindly believe the words that I say to you. And do you really want to live that way? Do you seriously want to live that way of having to compromise your self-worth, your self-esteem, compromise your morals, your values? Do you really want to compromise everything for some Dusty that does nothing for you? Nothing. And I know it's that trauma bond, but honey, once you break that trauma bond, oh my God, it is so freeing. But the narcissist, they don't want you to break anything. The narcissist wants you there because you are supply. And the narcissist loves it when they can knock you down, and you are in that constant crying, begging, depressive state. I mean, that's just like fuel for the fire. The narcissist loves it when you are at your lowest point, and they are putting you at your lowest point. It's so disgusting. And let's not forget, a common weapon in manipulation with a narcissist is silence. Oh, silence, big time. That is another way that the narcissist conditions you to accept the disrespect, because when you try to hold me accountable, shut it down. So many times this narcissist, you call them out on their behavior. They don't like it. This person's favorite saying, conversation over with. I'm done speaking about this. We're done. I'm blocking you. But let's not forget, this person blocks and then would unblock me, just to see how desperate I was. Yeah, I mean, and it's like, okay, sir, you know what? But yes, silence is a weapon in manipulation. And you really have to take a step back and say, do I really want to be with a man-child? Do I really want to be with a sassy boy who, whenever he gets told no and doesn't get his way, he stomps his feet, punches holes in walls, tries to put his hands on me, hits that block button? Do you really want to be with that? Do you really want to deal with that? No, you don't. But the narcissist devalues and discards you. this goes along with that, when you stop worshiping them. When you stop worshiping them, and you might have never looked at them in that way, but you start to see them for who they truly are. You know, those rose-colored glasses start to come down and you really see who this person is. And, you know, the narcissist doesn't like that. The narcissist, they want you there for supply. And, I mean, if you're worshiping them, great. But you start to stand up for yourself. You start to have a backbone. You start to say, no, you're not going to treat me this way. Oh, then they start chipping away at your self-worth, your self-esteem. But they still keep you there because you are desperate energy for them. The narcissist will devalue you, abuse you. What you put up with, what you allow, will continue. So everything that you put up with this person, it will continue. Do you really want to deal with that? Like, you know, the narcissist is showing you who they are. Okay, see ya. See ya. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. And of course, it is all a game with the narcissist. You know this. You might not want to come to the realization of it, but you know this. And do you really want to constantly be having to play games with a grown man, whole man, grown person? Do you really want to play these stupid little games? No, you don't. And how the narcissist will devalue you and discard you, but still come back. How much will you put up with? How much abuse will you put up with? That's why you have to leave after the first sign of disrespect. You have to. And I preach it because I didn't do it. I didn't do it with this person. I finally did, though. But honey, you cannot stay in the hopes that someone will eventually treat you with respect, and let that sink in. You are staying with someone who disrespects you in the hopes that eventually they will respect you. What are you doing? What are you doing? But you know, it ends with you. The cycle, it ends with you. You know, you can leave at any point in time. And I know the narcissist, they'll say, I can't believe that you're just going to throw all of this away. We have a history. We have that. And it's like, I'm tired of you siphoning my energy. There are people out there that you do not have to beg for the bare minimum. You do not have to tell them how to treat you. Like, you don't have to do it. You can walk away. And life is so much better without a dusty, crusty, and brokey. So why the narcissist devalues and discards you? It is all a game. It is all control. But you have the power, so you can always walk away from their devaluing you and their discard. You can walk away. You can walk away and never look back. And that's the best feeling in the world. So thank you for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you like this content, please consider subscribing. Thanks, guys. See ya.